Okay, we're going to have a look at this one. I haven't a pile of models to do and some in the cupboard. I haven't been doing a lot lately, work and other commitments. Anyway, thought we'll try this fella. So we got him when we went down to the Caloundra, Queensland Aviation Museum at Caloundra last year. And right, on the back, the lights are a bit annoying in here because of the shadow, but anyway, so we've got a couple of different kits on the back that it promotes. I'll just which end? Oh, this one. These should open this end. Let's have a look what's in the box. So this is, I suppose, basically the Red Baron, or similar. I got a little more. Oh, look at that. It's the Decals. They're pretty cool. I'll put them there. Okay, that's the screws. Is very red. A little book. Okay, another little book inside the little book. There we go. And the instructions. Alright, I'll have a read of these and we will come back with the next step when we're ready to start doing some work on it. Getting the out of the plastic. Okay, what do we got? Stuck together and not so good one-handed. I think we got the plane, the cockpit. This looks like it'll be fun. The wing, oops, try that. A bit psychedelic, isn't it? Woo, woo, back and forth. The little guns, yeah. This looks like it'll be a fun little build. So I can't wait to get started. It's a rainy day, so I thought we might start on the Red Baron, the box. So here's my helper, who a little bit of a hindrance, but anyway, he thinks he's helping. I'm going to do something that I haven't done before. But I'm going to go through and try and paint all the pieces while they're still on the screws. So I've got some brown. I'm going to use enamel paints this time. Wasn't going to use the air sprayer. And if you can see, I've just started on the gear stick and the little control levers. So I'm going to go through each piece and paint it all up, and then when I put them together, touch them up. Anyway, so I'm going to start now. Well, I've started, and continue on with some painting, and then we'll go through the process of putting it all together once all the pieces are painted. We've done the, oops, that's bad focus, done the very first little panel, which is that one. Painted him up. Now, people tend to get hooked up on colours on occasion. Whilst I try and keep to the exact colour scheme, sometimes I do this because it's fun, and sometimes I just go with colours I would like or have, which is another part. So, whilst I don't want it to be the Red Baron, it's plain, it'll be red. Yeah, so some of the colours will be slightly different, and I think often just go with what you want to do. If you want to follow the instructions to the letter, that's sweet. If you want to do something a little bit different, that's sweet too. Now, I'm not the best hand painter in the world, so we'll see how that all works out, because I was going to try and do this one all by hand. Anyway, we'll see what happens next, but first little panel done. Up to frame 4, so I've done a little bit more painting. Oops, a lot of shadow. Got the little body together. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Got the seat and the little gear sticks and everything in. That's the middle wing by the looks of it. Done a, whoops, nice photo of some glue. Done a little bit more painting. trying to get the gun, so I'll let that dry before I do too much else. Yeah, it's fun. Very finicky, fiddly. There's a little, so I've got the dreaded tweezers out. Yeah, no, good fun so far. Enjoying it thoroughly. Got the first and the second wings on and the machine guns. They were finicky. I'm not sure that they're not, they're crooked. I don't think this one will be any flying ace. But anyway, I'm up to the third wing, so I'm going to call it a night at that. I had, yeah, a little bit of trouble, fat fingers, but anyway, it's all good fun. Yeah, oops. Pretty happy, and we'll do a bit more tomorrow night when the glue dries. Got the tail on, starting to get the struts onto for the third wing. I've got to give him a coat of paint yet, red. Did some more painting in the screws, trying to get some of the colours in place. I'm, as I've said before, not the world's best artist. But anyway, I'm up to these pieces. I'm nearly up to the motor. I've got to yet finish the top wing and then let it sit, so which would be pretty good. And then it's got the tail on, so I have done that. I haven't put piece 29 on yet. And then the motor. So yeah, all in all, we're getting there. But yeah, it needs a little bit of a coat of red just to tidy him up as well. Alright, this is where we got the top wing on. So we've left him overnight to dry. So it's coming up, actually it's coming up better than I thought. I was quite worried. Oh, geez, careful Mark. Single hand. The little steps on, the little tail. Now what I have found in particular is, oops, the plastic is very soft. Also it showed blemishes, something terrible. So I've given it a coat of red. I had thought I might not, I might just leave it as the natural red plastic, but anyway, I've given it a little coat of red just to tidy it up. Yeah, no, it's come along not too shabby. So onwards and upwards and onto the wheels. Well, that's pretty much all the assembly done. So we're up to putting the decals on. Got the water, but yeah, he's come out not too bad actually. Oh, big old fingers in the way. Machine guns, the motor. As I said, I think at the beginning, sometimes I use colours I've got and work with what I've got. I do it for fun. This is not a professional build. I'm not planning to show. It's for me, and it's fun, and it's always nice to do it when it's fun. And that's what, if I could give anyone my thoughts anyway, do it if you like it. And yeah, we're going to put the decals on and we'll see what the final product looks like. But yeah, pretty happy with it. And the Red Baron flies again. The decals are on. Where's my little hand? Yeah, he's got him on the bottom and the sides and the tail. The front of the plane. That was a fun little model. Actually, I really enjoyed it. When I started, I wasn't 100% sure. I thought, oh, yeah, was looking forward to it, and I got out the box and I thought, Anyway, as I started it, I got more and more into it and actually really enjoyed it. Couple of things. First one I've ever done in the red plastic. I found it way softer, and the stress marks showed on it as you were going, and so the actual coat, giving it a coat of red paint at the end of the build was handy. I had thought about leaving the red paint off of it and just using the red plastic color, but yeah, took out all the impurities and the different bits and pieces that happened along the way. And soft. See if I can get this. I did break, the light's very bad, one of those little struts. I haven't strung it. I didn't do the optional wiring and using the black cotton thread. I was happy with the pieces that came, but yeah, I did break one of those little struts, just actually cutting it out of the screws. And with the rotary, with the engine, the piece that was painted silver, cutting it out of that ring, holy dooly, because it's so soft, it bent, and I just was holding my breath all the time that it didn't break. But anyway, we got there in the end. I'll get some photos of it in a bit of clean, messy work area. Just got to clean up everything now. I've put the paints away, which is good. But anyway, yeah, fun build. Would highly recommend it. The Revell Fokker DR1 Triplane 1 to 72. Really enjoyed it.